Welcome, in front of me is the Honor X6 and today I'll go over unboxing along with a quick overview of this phone. So anyway, let's just jump straight into it. Now the phone I have right here is, I guess, imported or whatever the heck it is, because as you can see it's been already technically open and they're trying to hide it under these little nice tabs. So there we go, you can see that it's been already opened. The other one is the same way. Anyway, I'm just going to cut it. It's going to be a little bit quicker anyway. So here we got our phone. The phone looks okay. I don't see any kind of like damages on it. No case, unfortunately, in here. Then we got a cable. This is a Type-C. And here we got a charger. This is a measly 10-watt charger. So this basically can be placed in a garbage. So yeah. Now moving on, we get the phone. So I'm going to start off with the display. And right here we have a 6.5-inch display with a resolution of 720 by 1600. It's a TFT LCD display with a 82% screen to body ratio and a pixel density of 270. So the display right here is a little bit underwhelming, let's put it this way. Now I'll start off probably also by adding that this device is budget, so it's coming out about 170 euros. So for that price it is on a low end. So right here we won't be getting anything like substantial. But with that being said, other phones manage to add you a high refresh rate in this price range. So for that I would be expecting nearly, it's approaching 200. I would expect at least a 90 Hz display right here, or a 1080p display as in resolution. But we got neither of those, which is a bit disappointing. Now as you can see, we also have a little bit of a bigger chin at the bottom, and we got a teardrop notch right here. Now when it comes down to the cameras at the back, we have one usable camera, which is the 50 megapixel f1.8 wide sensor PDAF focus. And then we get the two not very usable cameras, the one below right here, these that look like they're basically fake ones, and by all intents and purposes they could be, because they are 2 megapixel macro and 2 megapixel depth, making them absolutely freaking useless. So what you can do is just not use them at all, because you won't have good results using those cameras. And at the front we have a selfie shooter, and that's a 5 megapixel wide sensor. Now with the back cameras you can shoot at 1080p 30 frames, and same goes for the front. Moving on to the internals of this device, we have a 64 gigs of storage with 4 gigs of RAM, or you can have 128 gigs of storage also with 4 gigs of RAM. The RAM on here is a little bit on a lower end, so it's a little bit of a bummer. I literally unboxed the Honor, what was it? Let's grab the box, this one, the X7A, and this one comes at about the same price range, and it does have 6 gig version. So that might be a little bit of a better pick over this device, just because of the RAM. Now, moving on, this phone is being powered by a Helio G25 and comes with 5000 mAh battery. So big battery right here, though sadly the charging speed will be completely abysmal on this device with this little puny charger. And I believe that's about it. So last thing that I'm going to mention is the build quality. Plastic back, plastic frame, fingerprint sensor on the side along with doubling as a power button, as you can see. Volume rockers at the top, we got absolutely nothing apart from a microphone. Then we got SIM tray, which also has a SD tray. I'll pop it out just so you can see. So there we go, SIM and SD. Or you can use 2 different SIM cards. And at the bottom we have our speakers, charging port, another microphone, and a headphone jack, which nowadays that's kind of rare. And that's about it. So there we go. Hopefully that gave you a pretty good glance at how the device looks like, and also information about what the actual specs of it are and if they're good or not. And if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.